Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here. Today's video is going to be a, review on Endgame, the Training Diaries. It's a complete Training Diaries, which is 3 novellas that are prequels to The Calling, which is the first book in the Endgame trilogy. I think it's a trilogy. This book's really shiny, so I'm not gonna hold it up. And I have hiccups. But it's by James Frey and Nils Johnson Shelton. So for the non-spoilery section of this video, if you guys haven't actually read, whatever, this is just literally going through. It's a short story of each player and their lives before the Endgame actually began. And I went into this, I got it because I was like, oh, it'll be a fun read. 5 out of 5 stars first. Let me start off by saying that I have never read a novella or a compilation of novellas, a bind-up of novellas that have ever actually given so much purpose to a series. Just going off the fact that I've only read the first book, it was just, it's important. I feel like you get to look into these lives for a short story amount of time and the things that these players went through, and it was heartbreaking. There was parts where just they literally ripped my heart open, and there was just parts where I was like, wow, I understand a little bit more now. I see a little bit more now. Gotta say though, it's fucked up. This shit's fucked up. That freaking, I think that's why I loved it so much, is that these authors did not shy away from going there with these novellas. It's not it's just the things that happen and the actions that these people do were so absolutely heartbreaking. It really was. And I'm in awe of how amazing it was. And I honestly, it was just so good. If you've read because usually sometimes people don't read novellas, but if you've read the first or second, the first and second books, or just the first, I do highly recommend trying to get your hands on these novellas, because it was so beautiful. And I tore up my copy though, because I took it with me when I went to San Fran, and it's yep, that just, paperbacks are great for traveling, but they're not, because, well, they're paperback and they get fucked up anyway. Yeah, it was just so good. I've never read novellas that actually gave so much purpose. Usually I read a novella, I'm like, oh, it was good, 4, it's good. And other things that I read, I was like, okay, it never really added more to the story, it just gave you another look into something. But these are just done with such perfection. So I highly recommend it. You could honestly read this. I mean, it's a prequel novella set. It's before the games even start. So in a way, it might actually help you understand these characters and these players a little bit more if you read it beforehand. But no regrets. I read the first book and then I read this, and I love it. I have a feeling the second book is going, it's let's just say I need to make space on my favorite shelf, no joke. Holy crap. I loved it. Have you guys read this? Could you comment down below what you think? But now I'm going to get in, I don't even want to talk about spoilers for this, because it was just so heartbreaking, and reliving and thinking of all this stuff. But there's just some characters in here, Anne, and just all of them, and it's just the things that happen and fail. Okay, highly recommended. If you haven't read it, go read it. If you have read it, comment down below what you thought of these stories. Did you think, I did, that they added, to the story? Because, honestly, I finished this and I was like, wow, I have a whole nother perspective for these, for the game, or for the players, for the things that these people went through. It's, at first I was like, oh, okay, no, but I feel like you get this insight into this game and the lives that they led before this game, and they're young, and the things that they've had to endure and process and deal with, and okay, I'm done talking about it, because my heart's breaking a little bit as I'm thinking about it. But go read it, please go read it. This series is so good, and I still need to read the second book. Sorry, I'm scratching my leg. I'm always scratching something. Have you noticed that? I need to do something with my hands all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this like review. I know I'm not going into spoilery details today, but it's just one of those things where I feel like I can't. Maybe I'll go into like spoilery details when I review Sky Key, because I don't even remember if I ever reviewed Endgame The Calling, so I need to remedy that if I didn't. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.